How's it going, everybody? I'm back in Fallout 4, and this time I'm going to be building some hanging gardens. So right here, I get these custom vanilla asset posts. Uh, I grabbed 4 of them because I'm only going to be building one of the hanging gardens in this video, and then placing it, and then I ended up building another one like out of this. But these posts are just actually the posts from the wire fence, but stacked up on top of each other. So it looks like one long post. And this is added to the game by Custom Vanilla Assets. It's a really useful mod. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a couple of these planters, and then I end up deleting these because you can't actually pick these up after you place them. And then I grab some of these smaller ones. These are from unlock settlement objects, and you can move them around after you place them down, which is pretty useful. But what I end up doing here is I place down some wooden posts underneath each one. I'm just trying to figure out the length that they need to be, and I'm trying to make sure that they are at least a little bit longer than the actual planter itself. And you'll notice here in a moment, I end up moving everything that I was just doing because I realized that this isn't going to work. So I picked that up. I don't know why I just did that, what I did, but I placed down these. Oh, okay, so all I was doing was trying to make sure that these posts that I have underneath, or these planks that I have underneath, fit the post onto the sides and see what it'll look like. And you can kind of get a idea of what I'm going for. And the reason I went for posts instead of planks is because whenever it doesn't happen on these smaller planters, but when you use the bigger planters, the roots will actually hang out of the bottom. And I didn't realize that it wasn't going to happen until later, whenever they started growing and stuff. And I did think about adding like foliage hanging off of the planters and stuff, but like no matter what I tried, it really didn't look normal. It just kind of looked weird, so I ended up getting rid of all that and just going back to no foliage hanging off of them. I think that it ends up looking alright without it. I think that this is actually something that I could probably incorporate into other settlements too. Maybe inside of buildings and stuff. You could do like a greenhouse and have these hanging from the ceiling, or like like an indoor farm, have these hanging from the ceiling, have lights and stuff around them. I think that that'd be kind of cool. That's something that I could probably do in the future. But yeah, right now, this is kind of the image that I was going for. I lower it down a little bit so that it'll be a little bit easier. And like I said, I don't know why, so I think I end up I just get rid of that floor altogether here in a minute because I realize that this isn't going to work. So I grab this, move it up a little bit. I wasn't sure how high the actual plants were going to grow. That's something I wish that I could have seen beforehand. But who knows? It ends up working out just fine. And also the people won't, I don't want to say actually that they won't, but I'm pretty sure that they won't actually try to like work at these. So I'm not too worried about leaving very much space or anything. I hope not, because it would look really goofy to walk in my settlement and just see someone floating in the air next to a bunch of hanging planters and stuff, so that would be kind of weird. Right here, I'm just trying to figure out the angle so that it's not the plank that this is sitting on isn't like overhanging on one side, and then also that the planter fits between all four posts. What I probably should have done was use the longer boards on the bottom one so that no matter what I did, that it would kind of fit. And the worst thing that could happen is that the post would not fully reach on one side, or it wouldn't be clipping over so it looks like the post is going through it. But, I didn't do that. The second one that I built off of video actually looks a lot better. And like I said, I ended up deleting the floor anyway. And then whenever it did, it deleted the planter. So I think right there I had just checked to see what things I had used so far, and I ended up using 2 carrots, and then this is a melon planter because I'm trying to make it look like it's a variation. I didn't want to use the experimental planter. I don't want to use that. And then I can't grab the stupid wooden beam. And then the right angle finally pops up and I can grab it. But right here I'm just readjusting the plank. But yeah, I think that this settlement is almost completely done. I'm probably going to be doing a wall soon. It'll probably be one of the scrappiest walls that I've done. I've messed around with it a little bit so far off of video. Actually, I was trying to record it. I started recording and everything, finished one part that I was doing, and then saved, continued, and then the game crashed while trying to do Place Anywhere, and I lost probably a good 10 minutes worth of footage, which is kind of frustrating. 10 minutes is only 5 minutes in a video, but still, it's 10 minutes of me building that I have to rebuild the wall, which isn't the most fun thing to do. I've done a ton of walls before, but I want to just show you guys, because I like me building this one so far. As I was building it, it's definitely different than stuff that I've done before. So that's one of the main reasons I want to show this wall. But I think that walls are going to kind of become more of a less common thing, just because, in videos at least, just because I've done so many walls. I probably won't show every wall from now on, especially if it's only if it's nothing interesting is what I'm saying, pretty much. If it's something I think that is different than stuff I've built before, but I don't think that I'm going to have anything too crazy at every settlement. It's not like everything is going to be brand new. With some of the new tools and stuff that I have available to me, maybe I might be able to do some more interesting walls, but we'll see, I guess. But this is me actually trying to figure out how to place this and see how much room I actually had left. I think that I end up adding one more planter. And thankfully all of these plants actually spawned in, so I can see how much room I have above each plant. And this is me attempting to grab everything again. That's one of the issues I had while placing this, is what I was having trouble actually grabbing the all 5 planters at once, especially with my second one. I wish that I had built it where I ended up placing it, because trying to grab all 5 planters at once, because it's trying to grab the game, the select all glitch or whatever, I don't even know, the select all tool. Whenever you select it, it tries to select the bottommost thing that everything is connected to. So for most of this build, it's trying to select the bottom planter planks. And then I'm trying to get it to select all of the planks all the way up. But yeah, you can see right here, it's kind of giving me some issues trying to place it, but eventually I get it at the right angle. And then here in a second, you'll see the decorated tour. Nothing nuts or anything like that. Nothing really crazy. I just added another planter right next to it. I really like the way that these look, though. I think that they would work really well in like a shed or something like that if you're going to have like an indoor farm. I think that this would look really cool and really efficient in settlements if you don't have a lot of space. I think that this is something that's really, really cool. Added a couple walkways underneath and a ladder for whoever's doing the farming. And then right here I added a little outhouse. That's something that I'm probably going to continue to add to my settlements because uh, people want me to add outhouses. So I made a little outhouse, kind of like the one that you would see at uh, Sunshine Tidings. It's nothing insane or anything. That's why I didn't include it in a build, because it's one corner shack wall. But let me know what you guys think of these. Let me know if there's anything else that you would like to see me do at this settlement. I'll probably be wrapping it up in the next week or so. So let me know if there's anything that you guys would like to see here. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.